Watch this now. Verse number 15. Verse number 14, somebody say he's desperate. Come on now, talk to me. Verse number 14, somebody say he's desperate. I want you to see verse 15. I want you to see the first thing he does in his moment of desperation. Look at verse number 15. Verse number 15 says, and he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country. In other words, when he got desperate, his first reaction was to enter into a relationship. See, his desperation caused him now to make desperate moves. And now, based upon his desperation, he was connecting to a relationship that was founded upon and predicated upon desperation. And I wonder, in this season of drought, ain't nothing popping over at your house. Phone is dry, inbox is dry, text messages is dry. I wonder how many of us have connected to people, not based upon destiny, but based upon desperation. See, this man was desperate, and he finds himself connecting to this citizen of that country in his state of desperation. And the problem is when you find yourself, my God, getting into relationships that are based upon desperation, desperate decisions can be detrimental decisions. Because watch this now, when you get into a relationship that has that as the foundation of it, watch this now, those people will use you, but they will never value you. You don't believe me? Look at the text. Look at the text. Watch this now. Watch this now. Look at the text. Catch this now. Open. Listen. The Bible said when he connected or joined himself to a citizen of that country, what did the citizen have him do? It said, and he sent him into his field. You notice it never said he invited him into his house. It said he sent him into his field to do work for him. So he used him, but he did not value him. And this son now finds himself being used, but not valued. And as he finds himself being used, but not valued, his self-perception and his self-esteem and the way he viewed himself is consistently and constantly falling lower and lower and lower and lower to the point, watch this now, where the Bible said that he finds himself in the pig pen. He finds himself doing things he said he would never do. What do you mean, Pastor? Well, he's a Jewish boy. And see, according to the Old Testament, pigs were viewed as an abomination, right? So because they were an abomination, as Jews, they would have no dealings with pigs, yet and still this Jewish boy, in his moment of desperation where he's being used and not valued, he finds himself amongst pigs or doing things he said he would never do. And I wonder in 2025, how many of you did some things? Y'all getting kind of quiet on me. That you said that you would never do. Watch this now, watch this now. So when it gets there, when you find yourself in this state, when you find yourself, Elder Ted, in this condition, I want you to see what happens. Verse number 16 says, he says, and he would have fain have filled his belly with husk. He would have eaten what they were feeding the pigs because he was so hungry. He had gotten to the point where he was so desperate, he was willing to eat the trash that they were feeding to the pigs. Can I tell you something? You can get to the point where you're so desperate that everything looks good. Can I take this? Y'all gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all gonna be mad at me. Let me just do this. By a show of hands, how many men are in the building this morning? Okay, we thank God for that. How many women are in the building today? My God. Brother Ben, make sure that door is unlocked, okay? Seriously. Ladies, I've been looking at some of the men that y'all be connected to. I'm speaking, this ain't the text. I'm just speaking from my own personal perspective. I look at some of them brothers that y'all be connected to, and I'll be thinking to myself, I would have expected better for her. I would have never imagined that she would be eating husk. But when I'm talking about the brother got a tooth missing, right? He working on his job, right? He working on his job while he playing PlayStation all day on your job. I just want to look like, but it ain't no judgment because it's a drought. And when you're in a drought, you get desperate. And when you get desperate, right, everything starts looking good, right? So watch this now. So what this son was moving off of is the son was moving off of need and not nutrition. See, he was just trying to meet a need. It really wasn't meeting that which was healthy for him. Right? And when we look at some of the things that we do, right? You smoke not because it's really healthy for you, but it meets a temporary need. You drink the way you do not because it's really, really beneficial for you or that's the best version of you, but it meets a temporary need. Listen. And you will find yourself in a condition to where you no longer look like yourself. Have you ever gotten to that state in life where you look at you in the mirror and you don't recognize you? And you ask yourself, how in the world did I let myself get to this point that I don't even recognize me? So the son is in this condition. He's with pigs. He's eating husk. And I want you to see what the text says here. This is one of the most profound statements in all the Bible, Pastor Maurice, to me. Verse number 17, it said, and when he came to himself. Now watch this. Now I struggle with that when I read it on the surface because when I read it on the surface, it did not say that the father came to him, Monty. It did not say that his brother came to him like, bro, come on now, you better than this. It said he came to himself. Well, how do we come to ourselves? What are you talking about? Well, when you look at it again, what you'll find out is see, there was a version of him that he was currently being. But there was also another version of him that he was created to be. And the version of him that he was currently being couldn't even see himself anymore because he just was stuck in the situation and he just was eating husk, right? But the him that he was created to be came to the him that he was currently being and tapped him on the shoulder and said, God sent me to tell you, you are created for something greater than this. And baby, I stopped by on the last Sunday of 2025 to let you know that the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, he's sending the version of you that he created you to be to the version of you that you're currently being. And he wants you to know that you have been created for something greater than this. If you believe that, I need to stand up on your feet. I need to put your hands together and I need to give the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords praise because he's reminding you of who you are. Let me finish with this, and I just want to drop this in your spirit, then we're going to pray. Right? I'm done. What it really becomes is Prophetess Downer, it becomes what I would describe as a divine discontentment. It's a divine discontentment. He's in it, he's living it, but it's something that keeps telling him there's got to be more than just this. And see, we spend years in situations, just living. But there's constantly a divine discontentment inside of us telling us there has to be something more. I talk to the women, let me talk to my brothers. There's got to be something more than just trying to run up the count as high as you can. Y'all got quiet on me, fellas. Like, something like this, we gonna catch Pastor in the parking lot. At some point, there's got to be something in us that says there's got to be more than just trying to figure out how I can boost my ego more and get as many as I can, right? It's got to be more than just trying to run up a body count. At some point, I got to tell myself it's got to be more than this. At some point, you got to be at that club and you got to be looking around at the same people that you saw last week doing the same things that they was doing last week, and Brown said the same things they was doing 10 years ago. And at some point, I got to look at this and say, it's got to be more than just this. Well, what God is doing in that moment is He's trying to remind you, His son, His daughter, He's trying to remind you who you are. He's trying to wake you up and say, I created you for something greater than this. I desire something more blessed than this. I desire for you, watch this now, to walk in the fullness of who it is and what it is that I've called and created you to be. And I wonder, is there anybody in the house of God this morning that says, you know what, God, I recognize